from the class of Don't Do Like Me. Here is an example. Guess what? It started to rain like crazy. There is nothing I can do about it, literally nothing. I will change when I get to the car. Look what happens when you flip-flop hike. When you'll hear me complaining about the knee, how much it hurts, finger point me, because look what I did. No knee brace, I bought it. It sits in the car, shiny, not to get damaged somehow. They are descending. If you recall, if I showed you already, if not, I will show it to you. I was behind the observatory there. It's hard for me to point with a finger because I don't see on the screen. There is the observatory. Hello. There is the observatory now disappearing in the clouds. I was there at the DusterHouse showing you the zigzag up there to a hut. I was too curious about it, but mentally disconnected, which is true. I am mentally disconnected, not feeling like gearing up and doing it. Don't ask me why. I'm disconnected. Being there, telling you that I'm mentally disconnected, the curiosity inside me was strong, stronger than the mental disconnect. Okay, I will not gear up, I will not put equipment on me, I will not take water, but I will just do it a bit, at least a tad. And that tad brought me here to this cross or turning point. It was the longest. I will say it is a third of a climb up, if I'm not wrong. Again, the knee brace sits shiny in the car, the knee unprotected, climbing. It hurts, you don't want to know how much it hurts. It's my first time doing steep terrain since the whole thing started. I've climbed Via Ferrata, but no steep terrain. I did a descent in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and it hurt as well. When you will hear me complaining, it is why. The knee unprotected, the knee brace shiny, brand new, into the car, sitting there. Nothing can be seen. The scenery changes all the time because of the clouds, of where it is at 2,100 meters. This is one thing, me complaining, but being my fault. I'm not taking care of myself. I got here, I think I will go a bit more. Let's do it together, towards the hut. Who knows, maybe I'll get there. In Romania, in Romanian language, there is a saying. There is no direct translation because it is cultural. But if we have to say it, the most appropriate term will be flip-flop hiker or flip-flops hiker. Let's say it like that. Now, I have approached shoes, truth to be told, so I am equipped. If we stay and think, I am equipped, right? I have a shirt, the shorts. We can say I am equipped. Of course, no water, no proper shoes, no proper socks, no proper clothing, no sunscreen, nothing. I will get a massive burn. It is cold. If it starts raining, I'm unprepared and so forth. Now, it's not the end of the world. The only to suffer is the car key, the microphone, and maybe the phone. So yes, not the end of the world if it starts raining. But the idea was, we have this term in Romanian language that can be translated to flip-flops hikers. I am one of them now. I'm confident everyone with trekking poles. Oh, but trekking poles are in the DusterHouse, shiny there, resting, not to get tired. Truth to be told, I am pushing it a bit because I want to see the reaction of a knee with no protection, no nothing. I was curious about it, hence I thought, okay, let's walk a bit. But a bit is higher, and now it is getting even higher. I'm a flip-flop hiker. I risk getting a sunburn. Now, it is the clouds, of course, the sun doesn't go through it. It is quite safe, but there is a risk. I can feel the water in the clouds covering me, but it's nothing to get scared about. Yeah, that's okay. Another thing I want to tell you. Oh, it's raining. It is wet. Let's say it like that. It's not raining. I'm in the clouds now. It is normal to be wet. Let's hope the microphone can take it. It's beautiful. I was saying why I usually don't do these activities around Italy, for example. I'm familiar with Italy, not with Germany, with Spain. I don't know how they are there, but in here they always make them like this. Easy, literally easy and touched by human hand. While this is okay, because it opens doors to people, right? It is perfectly okay. alone, I don't feel like doing it. With friends, I will definitely enjoy doing it because practically it's passing time with them, right? You enjoy their company, you spend time with them, you have a laugh. It's different. But when I'm alone, what I want to do is something that with others I cannot. It is very hard to find like-minded friends or people to go together and do activities like this. Now, you might find them. I have a lot of you, viewers to the channel or subscribers or members, and from time to time we meet and we do them together. But you know how hard it is to synchronize, to meet, to organize, to go do the activity. What should I do now? Should I ask someone to join me around Italy or around Spain? I'm doing it. I'm asking you to join me. Who knows where I will be when this video will get published? Who knows? It is hard to synchronize. This is what I'm trying to say. Hence, being single, never married, no kids, currently not in a relationship, because I know exactly what I want. I no longer tolerate half measures. Because of that, I'm left with choosing what and how to do. And it appears what I'm choosing is something that if I would have been with you or with her, I could not do because it cannot be done together. So what I can do alone, I'm doing. Let me say it differently. What cannot be done together, I'm doing it alone. It is why I'm avoiding this, because if it happens that I meet her and we start traveling like this and she's that type of person to do this type of things, I will definitely come with her here. We will definitely be here in the morning as everyone else, paying the parking fee, climbing early morning, having a picnic up on top, then going back to the car, traveling more, stopping, taking it easy, relaxed. No, correct. Not to say if I become a father, I will work hard to make sure I have the time and the resources to take care of them, her and the child or the children. And then when they are grown up, understand, to comprehend, I will make sure to be in proper shape to be able to do this with them. For them to learn what I had to learn by myself the hard way. It looks differently from here, right? Yes, it looks differently. Way differently. Look, the cable car. DusterHouse. Oh, almost alone. Everyone left, including the red car. I thought he's getting ready to climb, but I remembered the car being there. I didn't pay attention when I was thinking, maybe I was imagining the car being there. Everyone left. DusterHouse almost by itself. The valley. I was saying, I don't like to do this in Italy. On one hand, because I'm alone, and on another, because they are touched by humans. They are prepared for humans. It is easy at reach to everyone, at hand. It's easy for everyone to come, which is good. It gives you the opportunity to get up the couch, out the door, there, here, into the outdoors like this. With these elements, you should not be afraid of the clouds doing this transition. It is nature, it is natural. Yes, something bad can come. Bad, very bad, true. It is why I'm saying I'm a flip-flop hiker now. I don't like it because of that. It opens doors to people. I do what is more extreme now that I'm single. The other big issue in Italy is the crowds. I don't agree with what they are doing in Rome and Venice, for example. In Venice, you have to pay an entry fee, admission fee to the city. Come on, guys, really? And then in Rome, if you want to visit Trevi Fountain now, you have to pay a ticket. They say they are doing it to regulate the crowds. Strange. As busy, nothing changed. They removed what made it beautiful. Yes, it was crowded. Yes, it was many people. And it is the same now. Okay, maybe it is less people because they are limiting the number of people that get in through the hour, not because not more people get in. Then you have everyone sitting around the gates. What did they do? I don't agree with this. I could understand them. They say it is too many people. True, it is too many people. It is crowded. True that. The problem with it being crowded like this is everyone coming, doing these easy things, then going out there on internet and bragging about them on one hand for the likes, for the views, and social platforms promote that massively. And then doing this, sending the wrong signal, the wrong message. They point civilizations because what they do, it is influencing. People learn from that, take from them. This steers in certain directions a whole civilization eventually. Do we want this to happen? Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not saying it's necessarily wrong. I'm saying can be different. Look, I was thinking, Decathlon, amazing business model. It gave access to everyone to gear, to systems, to be able to get up the couch, out the door, here into the outdoors, like this, which is amazing at affordable prices. Oh, it is raining heavily now. Okay, I have bad news and good news. The bad news is more water in the atmosphere, way more water. Good for the camera, bad for the microphone. This is very bad news. The good news is, let me show you the good news. I'm at the hut, so I can hide. I don't mind the water. It is clear that I'll get wet. I mind the microphone. I don't want to get the microphone wet. I took a shortcut. Oh, the knee. Ah, yes, the knee. One more shortcut. Raining. I'm getting there. Buonasera. Mi permette di stare un secondo? Grazie. What do you have here? We don't know. Should I touch? Should I open? We don't know what it is here. And it is raining. Perfectly normal. Nothing to be shocked by. Except me not being properly equipped. By getting wet, I'm getting super cold. Nothing more. I will wait a bit. It should go away. This is another reason for not staying with the DusterHouse here. I have the cappuccio to keep the tent dry, but I would like to avoid that. If it gets wet, then I have to spend time with it opened during the day to get it dry. I don't want to do that. Now we know. Now we know what that does. We know what we have there. The pantry. I think it's the most valuable part of a hut, the treasury. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Puoi mangiare tanti, non ti senti appetito. Ma infatti ne mangio tipo 6 ogni volta. Appunto, questo è bello.
Bello, bello. Oh, the sun is out. Oh, the sun is out. Somewhere there. But this is dangerous sun. It burns you like crazy. We made it up to the top, you see? Now the descent. And Vani says no. No descent. We want a zip line back to the DusterHouse. This is good educational content for whomever is not yet traveled like this, a teenager, for example, because you get to understand geography, get to understand nature, how it works. We have rain the way we know it, but we never see the clouds, the ones that bring the rain, right? When you go high in altitude, as now, into the clouds practically, and the cloud is water, you get wet, as I am now. Wet. It's perfectly normal. This is how it works. The difference is the clouds rarely come so low for you in the city. The majority of the cities are low altitude. The majority of us live at very low altitude. We don't get to see these things. I didn't see them for many years in life. Here on top you are so exposed, nothing to shelter yourself. It is good to experience these things. We live in the era of the fridge and to the door food delivery. We can eat at any time, any hour, any day. Because of that, we are not familiar with how to be really hungry, how to manage that, how to regulate our body, how to anticipate the signs, how to manage our energy and the expectation and to dose our effort. It is good to practice. Hard when you have a fridge next room full, packed with things. Oh, let me show you something. DusterHouse. There. It is alone now. Everyone else left. Oh, it burns. The sun burns so badly you cannot imagine. It burns heavily. Let me move it like this for you to see me, to have the sun behind the camera. It burns. Very dangerous, the sun up here, very dangerous. Here we have it. Who'd have thought that I will actually climb it? Guess what? It started to rain like crazy. There is nothing I can do about it, literally nothing. I will change when I get to the car. Look what happens when you flip-flop hike. You don't want to know how cold it is. I don't mind the water, who cares, it will dry up. But it is so cold, you don't want to know. Extremely cold. From the class of don't do like me, here is an example. This is what makes an action camera better than DJI Pocket, any version. What I'm waiting for is the DJI Action 7, hoping that it will have 1-inch sensor. Of course, we want that now, because it should be the new standard, right? With so many 1-inch sensors everywhere, around us, it only makes sense to pack one into an action camera as well. The problem is with a 1-inch sensor, the zoom. I want optical zoom as well. Well, to put zoom on that, it's hard. So we need a dual lens action camera, DJI Action 7 dual lens. What do you think? Oh, that one will be something, really something. The dual lens DJI Action 7 camera. I'm half wet.